How much voice investment is required to continue harvesting voice revenues while you transition from this voice to mobile broadband network?
So I think, as we know with LTE, the voice strategy is at the current stage going via CS fallback, but then the final solution will be an IMS-based solution. And I think there is some headache, I would say, that to the transition of our current services towards the IMS-based solution. I think there are really some costs involved, and this is the exact timing of it, and how the transition is done is still a little bit open, and we see there is really some investments to do in this area.
I agree that there are some investments to be done, but it's really this new business logic and new business model that we're talking about, to find the right business model for mobile VoIP. Don't just let it go for free, and then comparing investments level to do this. I think that's really nothing compared to what it costs then to build the radio network and to create the flexibility in the network using the different technologies.
Yeah, I think it's important to point out that in order to maintain a good voice quality, we need to increase the data services. It sounds weird maybe, but we have seen in several networks that the competition for resources between data and voice services is such that the voice service deteriorates. The call setup rate gets lower, the possibility to maintain a call is reducing. So there is a great need for really secure that the data service is controlled, is enough, doesn't compete in such a way with the voice data stream.
I think there's really, the voice has two complexities. Complexity one would be voice as an additional service, because so far we were used to voice as a circuit switch voice, you make a phone call kind of voice service. I think there's additional voice services that come in from interactive gaming, where you like to play a game and you would also like to have voice contacts with your counterparts. There's elements, for example, Facebook has a lot of voice services now built in, Skype is coming in, video telephony is coming in. So there's a lot of services which are no longer just a traditional circuit switch voice services.
It's basically that we believe that for the LTE terminal, that the form factor were totally different of 2G and 3G. And imagine that people are thinking, as my colleague have do the presentation, he have 3 handsets, 1 dongle, 1 tablet. So each of them will have a radio part and network part, and to support the data and voice. So in the LTE side, people will not be able to carry 5 or 6 devices at the same time. So why not to remove the network part from the terminal, just to have the radio and display for both data and voice. So for each person that you may still carry 5 to 6 devices, but not each devices will have both radio and network part on one device.